Hi, I'm from European Union. I discovered that the Big Bang is false, okay? So I started this channel against the Big Bang. Once you discover that the Big Bang is false, you discover actually a cumulus of things because the Big Bang is correlated with expansion of the universe, with Doppler, with distance at the stars, that the stars are going away from us. And once you discover that Big Bang is false, all these things fall, okay? The distance is correlated with the expansion with Hubble that said that Andromeda is receding, is getting away from us. And now everybody says that it is getting close to us. It will collide with Milky Way. So nobody demonstrated that. Okay, so but in this video series, actually, I want to talk about the creation of matter and philosophically, like I have many videos about the stars, the star creation, the atoms creation, the things like this, okay, against the Big Bang. That is why I started the channel. I don't need money, I don't need anything, okay? If you will subscribe, you will help me, okay? Only like this, that these things will be found. But I could not kept quiet, okay? Once I discovered that the Big Bang is false and the distance of the stars is false, and that to see that I am in a full knowledge about this, okay, I want to talk about philosophically as well, about the creation of the atoms, okay, combine some philosophy with some false physics that is lied at this hour. And if you are listening, okay, there are guys on the internet. I don't have to put pictures or something, you will have to listen only what I'm saying, okay? Let's hope that you understand my English. So what it is to be said is, so that if you give 13.7 billion years, okay, this will fall once you discover the Big Bang is false. I'm not giving you arguments, you will see them in my channel, okay? But if you discover, if the 13.7 billion years will fall, so it means that the matter was created in another way, not through explosion, okay? But that to make a good series and a good philosophical, that you will grasp and wrap your mind around it, okay? I will I will speak about some historical facts and things like this, so that the series to be historically nice and okay. So the first uh, that resemble this modern theory of evolution of atoms, basically without any science, because there is not a coherent formula in science, only that is lied by astronomers that are stupid, okay? There is not a correct formula to entail the atoms. We do not know how iron can be made scientifically, okay? We do not know. It is only lied by some astronomers, imbeciles, okay? So to confuse this, they gave something like the time of Plato, the philosopher, for 400s before Christ, okay? There was a dialogue from Plato, exactly what they say in this current day, okay? Plato, we say Platon. Plato, okay? That had Aristotle like his apprentice, okay? Plato, the philosopher, Greek philosopher, has a dialogue that it was like a supreme god, Dionysos, and this god made from chaos, cosmos. Why this is important? Because the actual the act because it's the same thing that the current view. This is the same philosophy that is giving, but pretending that this is covered by formulas. Okay, Plato said that was some god and from chaos made order, like chaos order. Okay, and you say like these absurd astronomers that had no science to back up exactly the same thing. They say there is chaos at the origin, and somehow that chaos organized to produce organized object like atom. The atom is a logical object, okay, like a Lego piece. It combines hydrogen with carbon, make carbon hydrogen, carbon hydrogen 4, methane gas, butane gas, hydrogen 5, and double and triple connection with hydrogen and carbon, different molecular gases. So the hydrogen has a valence to produce combination, logical combination with oxygen, H2O with. So why did the hydrogen produce this before the other atoms? Okay, there is not a logic, consistent logic to say that he waited that for other atoms to be produced, that to be rational, organized. Okay, that he will be bound with iron to make iron oxide, and with all the elements making chlorhydric acid and something, because at the origin of the universe hydrogen somehow mysteriously is given that it occurred. Okay, that from some chaotic, like Plato says, chaos energy, and some impossible thermical energy of fire. Okay, because temperature is a limited function, like water has a 100 Celsius degrees and it boils degrees Celsius. If you maintain it at a high pressure, you can increase the pressure of boiling water to 500 degrees. But everything that you will do to water, the water have a limited temperature, and the highest element, like I'm showing you the light bulb, there's tungsten or wolfram there, 3000 Celsius degrees. It's a limited function, okay, and it will melt. And we do not know between atoms above 5000 degrees Celsius. Some molecules like ceramics, it is a molecule, not a simple atomic, have a higher. Why I'm telling you this? Because in that chaos it is something that is not physical. The temperature is a limited function, and they wanted to give the Big Bang by falsifying the science of thermodynamics. Okay, because they say that 13.7 billion years they were giving the background radiation that identified the microwave background radiation of 2 or 3 Kelvin. They identify it with temperature in a false way, okay, with 3 Kelvin of temperature, and they were saying that after the Big Bang there were 5 billions of billions of billions of billions of billions of billions of degrees. This is written in Weinberg's book and in all the books of psychopath, physics, psychopath, popularity psychopaths, that they do not exist. Okay, you must understand. So this is the way how they want to trick you. Okay, with this kind of things, you are scared of fire, of temperature. There was a fire, but it's not, because the fire has a limited function. Okay, you can boil an entire lake, billions of billions, but only 100 degrees thermic. It's a limited function. So they say exactly that Platon says. by the time the Aristotle, there was chaos. And from chaos become an order without some backup, without a scientific backup. They vomit exactly the same thing that Plato said. That was the demiurge, and from chaos made cosmos. Exactly the same formula, okay? You do not have anything else, and you falsify physics to full of all the earth, okay? So was a fire that producing iron, billion of that crazy guy says in his books, with 15 billion of degrees, because this temperature it's impossible physically, okay? So what it was at the beginning? Chaos. Why? Because Plato said. Why? So if you listened my video, I'm not only philosophically, I'm explaining to you how do you falsify physics, okay, if you understand. So what else do you have to produce iron? Nothing in science. There's do not exist. And now if you have hydrogen, why the hydrogen becomes rational with bondings with oxygen, two hydrogen with oxygen, and with making chlorhydric acid and sulfuric acid, hydrogen sulfo4, okay? Why? And appearing first, and after 100,000 years, 2,000 years or a billion years, appearing iron to make iron oxide, or copper to make copper oxide, or why? Or other metals to make oxides with metals. Why? The hydrogen and oxygen, okay? You understand? Why would they be rational? Why? Okay, so this is maybe you will not understand at this hour, okay, but this someday will be found, okay? And I'm telling you, so once the Big Bang falls, you must address this question from where the atoms come. And this is the first philosophical error that they will give to you, to bulversate you, or how to mess with your mind. That's so chaos. Why the chaos is primordial? Why not order? No matter how matter come, why did not came ordered? Why this more primordial to be chaos? Why? You understand? Yeah, I'm telling you philosophically. By the way, I made philosophy at school. I am a college graduate of philosophy in European Union, okay? So this is permitted me to understand the errors in this psychopath science, okay, from modern children's story science, physics and astronomy, okay. So we do not know the creation of atoms, and atoms are rational, unorganized, okay. So excuse me if I say many times, okay, but like a verbal tick to maintain some coherence, my native language not being English. So there is another guy on internet that says the universe from nothing. This is why I have to clarify in my next section. There could be that appears something from nothing. And what will appear from nothing? Why nothing has a preference for chaos? Why from nothing would not occur iron? It seems more strange to you if the iron could occur from nothing, or it seems more strange to you if it will be like Plato says, that from chaos to be some cosmos, some order. Cosmos meaning order. It is not going to be strange if the cosmos is original. Why? So it is not supposing a mysterious force that organizes something and preference to give birth of chaos at nothing. So now I'm telling you philosophically, nothing by the definitions of Kant definition, Immanuel Kant, the philosopher, has four definitions. Immanuel Kant. It is not only the only thing that you can say about nothing. There are many things. From nothing came. So, okay, but you can discuss what it's nothing. Nothing Kant gives four definitions, two that matter, because one being a privation, like logical, I don't have any coffee, like a negation, like this way. But two are important philosophically. Concept without object. You have the concept, nothing, but you don't have the object that to represent the concept, okay? Or in the reverse way, you have the object, something, nothing, but you do not have any concept to give, like to conceive it, although there exists. In another way, nothing is it is an existence that it is not tangential with the world in any way. If you do not have a relation between some existent thing and another existent thing, an existent thing becomes an unexistent thing for another existent thing, even though they are existing, but they are not tangential in any way. Okay, this week you could think about ontological argument or like an universal existence, like one universe or another, or one totality or another totality, like a universe do not touch another universe. Okay, so why will nothing produce 1,000,000 kilograms and will stop? Why nothing will produce 1,000,000 kilograms and will stop? Why? Okay, so I will teach you this kind of things. Like I am a teacher, so I will teach you, okay? Because you must understand them to fight, to have some, how do you say, a shield against this crazy people, okay? I will teach you because I observe that now nobody on internet speaks because they do not know. They invented that chaos, and the chaos produce order in the magical way, having no equation or something, okay? So why from nothing would occur rationality or irrationality, order or chaos? Why a kilogram or 1,000 kilograms from nothing? Why would it stop? Okay, so even though someday it will be found what I'm saying, that our galaxy is short and has only 26 billion kilometers in radius or in diameter from the sun, this question will be addressed again. Why? Because they will try to understand from where the matter comes. And I'm already telling you, if you understand, the origin from chaos, order, and things like this to understand. Why? Because you must understand that we do not know how the iron came and the Mendeleev is produced. You do not have a more necessity that the carbon to be first and the silicon second. You do not have any law that entails the silver be first and the gold the second, okay? You must understand these philosophical things on short, like, okay, I have an entire series about many things. I will take on religion even to to commentate the Bible at the beginning of creation and things like this. If they will see someday that the stars are close and they are small and the galaxy is small, so the expansion of the universe will fall. This question will be again put on the table. From where the iron come? From where is, because the stars do not produce them, okay? We do not know fusion from hydrogen. They're only lying to you, okay? They are lying an entire earth, and I'm telling you, I teach you how to reason about these things. Okay, so why order? Why 100 kilograms from nothing? Because this question you can ask if it is a limited matter in limited possibilities in combination, or it is infinite matter but limited in combinations, or it is infinite matter infinite in combinations. Okay, maybe we do not know what is at the basis of the atoms. There could be 4 fundamental forces that can produce matter in an infinite way that escapes us at the current day. Okay, this combination could be infinite, and this is only one aspect of these four fundamental elements or forces. How do you want to call them? And this is only one aspect. If you go in soon, we could, I affirm that we could, with some rocket or something, to go over the border of galaxy. I am telling you from a saint, like he lived in 1300s after Christ, Vasil, the Greek saint, okay, from Christian. He said that it is another sky after this, but this is short. I am telling you this, I calculated 26 billion kilometers is the border with water that surrounds our galaxy. And he says that after this is light and we cannot see it. And that galaxy, I've told you, they are stars, okay? So maybe someday we will go and after this barrier that surrounds our galaxy, and we will see there is light there, and we see another forms of arranging matter, another forms of galaxy, of planets. They could be cylindrical planets, they could be river of Mercury, there could be, we do not know the all stages of hydrogen. They could be the hydrogen, it was not known that it is liquefied at minus 253 degrees Celsius. The helium and it becomes liquid at minus, and we do not know this until recent days. The oxygen become liquid, and they do not knew this. Maybe there are stages of matter that we do not know after the border of galaxy. So I want to teach you to understand all these things, okay? That to have a base, that to have a shield against all this kind of light. I will interpret even the Bible, the creation of the Bible. But for now, some videos that might more philosophical videos. It is the same question. From nothing become 100 billion kilograms or 1 kilogram. It is more strange that to appear a single atom from nothing, or 2 or 3 or 100 kilograms. Okay, if there is a God prior to matter, why he would be chaotic in his reasoning? Why? So it is chaos at the origin in any way, like Plato said, from the ancient religion, Greek religion, but that Dionysos, the supreme divinity before Kronos and Zeus, he was creating chaos. He was not chaos. He was creating chaos, and from chaos, that it was God also created cosmos, that it is order, and it is a God also. But if it is a God, like a Christian God or something. Like, why who would he be disordered? It would be not be logical and rational. And why would he create, like in the Platon manner, in a disorganized way from the beginning? Why would he not make directly from shame? Why? It will be a shame to produce something rational. This is, if you understand now, maybe the queen fold in your apparatus, okay, in your machines, mental machines. This is the point, what they falsified. Because if you obtain some order and the atoms are ordered, the hydrogen have valences of iron and all the Mendeleev, and this is a rationality, okay? So this is was trying to fight like rationalism, René Descartes, and things like this, okay? Because if you discover some order, some rationality, you discover that God has ability to think rational, to create rational. And this is the main absurdity that they tried. They tried to falsify there is some order, and by using some old philosophy from ancient tradition. But in science, actual science, there is not any equation to validate chaos before atoms. There is not. They were lying to you.